VanillaTV tonight, guys. I'm Greg, and joining me is CommanderX, and you're here to watch this ETF2L Div 1 Week 1 game between unexist and Blast. And just watching middle here as not unexist, even Blast are rolling out through Valley, and they lose one player already. But that jumping soldier Tech does take down Spicke, along with Flippy taking down two players. That's Vadrigar, one of the scouts. In fact, he took down both the scouts there. Great work from Trippy taking those two players. And did you see what happened there, Zabby?
Well, from our experience playing against Blast are very good at middles. They're like very well organised, their timing's very good, and they just aggressive, and unexist couldn't deal with it and simply died.
Indeed. So they did manage to take down Blade as well there. So that must have been just after the middle. So as we transition, so it does mean that Blast have well, a slight Uber advantage. I think Slip went down on middle as well. So unexist do have a little bit to hold on to after the middle fight, but they still have this massive Uber disadvantage now, 50%. Plapla goes in and takes down berrtech. That's one of the scouts down for unexist. And I'm actually watching Plapla. He's just looking to push into the balcony. Fails his jump, so he just goes back, and it looks like they're just going to want to cap out this Spire. Take that free soldier kill who's out there on his own. That's Spicke just kind of in no man's land. And they do about to get Uber here, Blast, and they should in theory get this Spire for free and be able to use this Uber to push into last. How do you think this is going to go, Zabby?
I think unexist is doing the smart thing and hold him forward, which should buy them enough time to get view back. Except they've just let a soldier walk through bottom left, who's going to last, so they're going to have to drop out for him. So, good idea, poor execution.
Yeah, and actually that soldier was Captainhax, and a great decision as well. He went in there trying to like make them back away, and they just fell back. So they had to go back, but they are now like only 10% away from the Uber, so almost there. And it's actually full Uber for both teams. We'll just have a normal push in through, probably through main, Zabby. And I'm getting spammed on RD, so don't know what that's.
Yeah, Blast are going to take the Uber in top left here.
So
counter Uber. No frags yet. Yes, Blow even finally gets the soldier, but his medic can't save GTK, and Blast should be able to take this if they just take their time and heal up.
Yeah, but it's so close at the moment. Medic scout versus soldier scout, and the medic's going to probably get both kills. 23 HP on the scout.
No,
oh,
where's Captainhax?
I
think he's respawning. Yeah. Wow. How many HP was that? About 30 HP left on the scout now? 23?
23, yeah, and he had to reload, unfortunately, there, the medic, and just gave berrtech enough time to two-shot that full HP medic, so great play, just about holding on to that, but I felt like they should have been able to hold on to that without letting it go to that dangerous of a situation, really. But I think it was Flinn, the demo man, came in and got a double kill on GDK and Vadrigar, probably the two of the best players, or most important players on the unexist team, I'd say. So that kind of just opened the doors for Blast, but berrtech, clutch play.
Don't know what Flippy was doing there, sort of pushed ahead alone as sniper and just got picked off by Vad. That was a bit silly. Blast medic's finally going to respawn now, but unexist should be looking to push this with the Uber advantage they have.
Yeah, and I've actually got eyes on Plapla, who looks like he's in trash, just looking for a little back cap, and actually Vadrigar takes down Captainhax, so this is definitely going to let unexist push forward, so I'm actually going to watch their push forward here with the medic going left side back. Both scouts on the balcony. Has Plapla gone behind? He has indeed. I've swapped over to him. He's in bottom right at the moment. There's a soldier there. He's not got enough time to cap it. Great play from unexist. Getting ×6 on that point meant that back cap was not on whatsoever. And they actually knew the scout was behind, I think, anyway.
Well, like, Blast didn't really seem to commit. Like, looked like they were even ready to block if the scout could have gone for back cap. So, bit of miscommunication there, or lack of communication. One
of those silent back caps that I'm so well known for, eh? But they are actually unexist looking to hold on to this middle point. Yeah, they do have this. Oh, in fact, taking this middle point. Sorry, I take that back. As Blast just fall out, they know they're so close to that Uber. So I find it really strange that they didn't even try to force the Uber out of the unexist team there. Because if they managed to force the Uber and then just fall out, they would have had the advantage. But now they're back on their own show.
They're going to get forced here as well. Oh, this is not good from Blast. He's dropped the demo as well. This is all going unexist.
Yeah, indeed, and they need to back right out there. Nice jump in from Captainhax, but it's not going to keep any of his players alive. He might have got the medic, but Tech is so out of position. He does manage to take that kill. Flippy takes one on berrtech now as well. There goes Slip, and wow, nice play from Blast. Manages to kind of hold on to it after that Captainhax jump in, but like I felt that the jump in, he got the medic pick, which is huge, but it was just going to like buy them some time, but somehow you know, unexist kind of messed it up, even though they should have just focused that first soldier, and then it would have been their, you know, their spire to take.
I was watching GDK, and GDK is sort of known for hitting so many pikes. Did basically 0 damage, or as near as, on that push, and it just meant the heals just kept the soldier alive, and the scouts could come and help back him up and push unexist back.
Yeah, indeed. So great, good work from those scouts, to be honest. But yeah, unfortunately for unexist, they are now back on their own second, and actually Slip has swapped to Kritzkrieg, but unexist had like a 25% advantage when Slip started healing because no one went back for him. So this is going to be an equal crits for Uber situation. So if I was Blast here, you know, you'd just be looking to get one sticky to force the Uber and then try and get everybody back without losing anybody, you know, just so you can then gain yourself that, you know, crits advantage for the next time you use it, or of course that lucky first Kritzkrieg. So I'm going to swap to Flinn.
Unexist have Ubered through the house as Blast pushed through choke with crit, so that crit is going to do nothing. Gets a scout, but that's it. And Unexist are now all on middle. This is going to be tense. A soldier can block middle. He's doing a poor job of it though.
Demo blocks second. Yeah, this unexist have got this.
Wow. And the medic, demo, and soldier are all behind, and no one's waiting for the medic. Finally, a soldier's waiting for the medic.
That was a really strange thing to happen. No one spotted that Uber through house. And now look at this, unexist are just going to push forward, leave all those players behind to keep you guys alive.
They can't get back in time.
Oh no, actually they managed to block Spire, yeah, the demo jumped in, carried away. Jumps in, yeah.
Yeah. Scout on the medic here does get the medic, well played by berrtech, and it's that messy thing somehow ended up Blast's way. As most people would have called, presumably.
Really strange, but it doesn't. I don't think Blast can actually push back here. They managed to get this big pick on GDK. GDK takes one soldier down. Can he get the other one? Oh, but he manages to get out. And look at that. They came in so late into that middle. They've lost 2 players because of it. They were just like let all the unexist teams spawn and both soldiers down. And now unexist should get a free spire in theory. Although GDK jumps in, gets me shot by a scout, and has to back off.
GDK does play a very risky game. He's often like a bit too far forward, and sometimes it pays off like that, but other times it can cost his team.
Indeed, but unexist aren't really getting any scouts onto Spire at the moment, so they do need some time on it, and there's a lot of low players on this unexist side at the moment. Medic of Blade is on 20 HP. Is anybody going to jump in and try and get him? There's a soldier halfway around Spire, gets taken down, and the Uber gets triggered. Spire is still defended by Blast, but yeah, they get it now. Oh, what a kill blow, underblow, unexist blow. Comes in, gets the Demo 9 Balk, and then gets the soldier as well. Good play, and there's just 3 left up on last.
Gonna be up to the scouts and the medic here. Finally, third round to unexist after a lot of back and forth and a lot of switching positions. Goes unexist way.
Yeah, indeed. So really nice play. I wanted to see if Blast can pull out another middle like they did last time. As you said, they seem to be really smooth going in and getting all their timings right. So I'm watching Flinn as he's about to come out of house. In fact, he's going to go Balk. He's slightly slow and just putting some stickies to the back of that train. Now the scouts and soldiers coming forward. They're actually coming out of house this time. And actually they've got not got a great position at all. Unexist there slightly earlier. Go player for player. Now Blast take down another one though. So actually Blast gets some positioning here. They should be able to take it, but berrtech takes down Captainhax underneath. But it's kind of like equal positioning at the moment. Oh, Flippy gets a kill on berrtech. That's a big kill. The scouts are just so crucial at this point, and he gets the second scout as well. I'm probably going to get this demo round of GDK as well. Can Flippy go huge? Oh, GDK, nice sticky in the end, but the medic went down. That was Blade. So.
That's a good recovery now, because Blast soldiers were really like slow to middle, and they were like locked in at first, but they dealt with the aggressive players, and then their scouts from the scout duel, which enabled them to just push back the demo medic combo who couldn't do anything versus the aggressive scout.
Yeah, completely agree with that. It just felt like they had no point presence at all, and then somehow they came up on top, and absolutely awesome. And now a scout comes in, case down slip, soldier jumped in at the same time, and actually unexist should be able to clear up all these frags, but a nice rocket from Tech takes down that scout. Flinn takes down berrtech, that's both scouts down, and then Plapla and Flippy get a frag piece as well. Now Spicke goes down, and just that soldier left on Spire. And what happened to unexist there?
Well, I was almost about to call that. It's just Russian aggressions winning out after they picked the medic and just seemed to like mouse one forward. Then they just sort of fell apart. Plapla and Flippy picked up some nice frags, and unexist just kind of collapsed.
Yeah, indeed, no one really concentrating on those meat-shotting scouts behind them, and just all went down. So that makes it 1-all. Really nice round from Blast, especially after it felt to me like both of those situations, middle of that second push, they were going to lose. So good play from them, and now we're watching middle again. I'm actually going to keep my eye on Badger Guard just to see what happens from the unexist point of view. And actually Plapla takes down Spicke. That's a jumping soldier already, goes down. Flinn goes down to berrtech. Actually that's a scout. berrtech managed to get a kill on middle, but Plapla comes ahead in that scout duel, and it looks like Blast are going to take this yet again with only 3 players left up from unexist.
Yeah, I mean, I've been really impressed with the Blast scouts. Like, going into the matchup, I thought berrtech and Badger Guard would have the upper hand in this, like, quite comfortably, but they're just winning those scout one-on-ones, and Blast soldier bombs are much more effective as well. Like, Spicke jumped in right at the beginning there, got nothing really with his jump. Then the Blast soldier forced the entire team back on choke, and just gave Blast all the positioning. Equal Ubers here, and looks like unexist are going to hold choke, and Blast should be waiting to push round. They do lose a scout though.
Yeah, I think Plapla tried to get in through the Haunter's position, just trying to force the medic. Actually, Soldier jumps in on middle, gets air shot by Tech. I'm watching Tech as he's trying to get some frags. Uber comes in from unexist. Tech's underneath, but there's Uber on the demo men, both at the choke. And actually, unexist are going to fall out, even though they've got like slight health advantage, but they do just lose their medic drops out. But look at this, like, because of that health advantage that they had, Blast had to, you know, the health disadvantage of Blast had, they had to fall out to regroup. And look at the amount of time unexist managed to get on that. Oh, GDK manages to take down the jumping soldier of Captainhax, and actually they do cap that out, so they're going to have spawning advantages now as well. berrtech's on the medic, hits a big shot onto him, slips out, and he's only down to 106. It looked like a big shot. And actually Blast might be able to push this back, even with a 4v4 and the less spawn positioning. Tech takes down that soldier of Spicke as he jumps in, and Plapla comes in on the flank, takes down Blade and Blow, and wow, this is manic at the moment.
GTK went for like the glory play, pushing underneath by himself, hoping he could catch everyone out, you know, like lay down all no stickies as they came out of house. But there was Flippy was just already down there and just got, you know, scout one-on-one versus a demo. Scout's gonna win like 9 out of 10 times easily. And Blast have just smashed Spire here as well. Unexist scouts going in 1 by 1, not really clever play.
Yeah, well, I've never actually heard of or seen Flippy play before. I've heard of Plapla used to play. He came to LAN, I think, I-43, and was pretty sick then.
With Monster Munch, yes.
Yes. So I've definitely know he is a good scout, but Flippy's impressed me so far. And actually the Uber's coming in top left from Blast. They're taking both soldiers. I don't know where the demo's coming in as well. There's a heavy on that point. They've not got any frags out of the Uber yet. They actually lose one to that heavy. That's their soldier. But then Blade goes down. That's a big frag from that scout. That was Flippy. And actually Blast are probably going to be able to clear this up. Actually, it's a 2v2. Demo's on the top right, just spamming pipes into
Hit
10.
those pipes.
Oh, GDK hits 3 pipes. And that's just the medic. Oh, he gets 1 kill, but can't take down GDK.
GTK holding out, finally started to hit some pipes, even if it was from point blank against a soldier not looking at him. They all count.
Yeah, indeed. I felt Tech, if he'd maybe changed who he was fighting there, would have been able to take that, you know, with the medic advantage, but he just let the demo man deal so much damage to him, while the soldier didn't have any rockets. All he had was a shotgun. Like, you're better off killing someone or trying to dodge the pipes while you're watching it and let the soldier miss his shotgun than, like, you know, trying to let the demo man miss his pipes when you're not really moving. You know, you're strafing left and right, and he's, you know, right next to there, so he can just shoot straight at you.
And unexist have the Flippy on sniper here, and this is what I have heard a lot of, that Flippy is pretty sick at sniper. So we'll see if anything happens here. He's sniping from main with the incredibly ugly festive sniper gun.
Yeah, and gets taken out, and actually unexist have an Uber advantage here, and they've got a player advantage as well, with berrtech going in and eventually going down, but took down Flippy, I think, before he went down. And are they going to push unexist? No, it doesn't look like it.
Blast have fallen so far back, they're already back at their choke, Jesus.
Yeah, well, I agree with that for sure. They had a 30% Uber disadvantage, and they had sorry, I just got a Steam message, and they had 2-player advantage, you know, 2-player advantage, so Blast should have fell back. They did, and actually unexist didn't bother pushing in, and now Blast can take their time pushing in here. They've got equal Uber, they've got a sniper, so they're going to try and get the sniper into the right position. berrtech's getting a buff, and he's going to look to peek against the sniper actually in main. So let's see what happens in this sniper duel. Actually, Flippy gets taken down. I don't know what happened there with the soldier just peeking into him.
GDK's died somewhere as well, on the flank, I believe. Probably, yeah, they're all, Blast are coming in bottom left here. Gonna Uber in for free. counter Uber's popped here, no frags yet other than that GDK frag, who will be spawning in 5 seconds if they can hold it till then. All of Blast are top left, they could really get ganked here if everyone goes up. One-on-ones all over the place. Scout of a medic on the point. Is he going to get him? Medic solo. Survives and
Flippy's
they can push.
ninjaing. Flippy's the defensive bottom right. He's been seen by GDK though. So let's see what Flippy can do. He knows the medic's low. He might want to try and get that meat shots to the scout. berrtech goes down. But that was a really odd little push there with the Uber v Uber. Like, they took down the demo man. And instead of, like, you know, you got the demo man kill, maybe focus the point a bit more. And instead they went for like loads of 1v1s. But let's stop talking about that as they come in. Oh, what a shot from Tech. Takes down GDK. Like, kind of craters him on his own. The Spire does get capped, but that's no demo man up. They need to like get their scouts onto that point. Now they've got a player advantage, and there goes one of them straight up there. And unexist, if they're clever enough, should probably just back off here. Spicke looks like he wants to jump. He's going to get denied.
They've got Uber. They're going for it. The soldier needs to jump again. They're going to keep them off it here. They need to get frags here, or Blast will just Uber back in at them. Blast are keeping everyone alive.
Yeah, it was Captainhax actually went behind during that Uber, which delayed so much and just like made people concentrate behind them rather than going forward and getting frags. Great play from him. And this Spire is almost capped with an Uber advantage. There it is triggered now. And just going to see what happens out of this Uber. They do get 2 big picks. Vadrigar and GDK go down again. There's a scout behind. That's berrtech. He goes down as well. And if Blast just get players on this Spire, they will just rock on to last while those players are down.
Unexist can't compete in this. No, they're going back,
they definitely can't.
I thought for a second they were poking balcony. I was a bit worried they were going to try for the hero play.
I have to say it was probably just good play, just gaining some more time for those spawners. Now Vadrigar, GDK and berrtech have all spawned. If they hadn't done that, you know, Blast could probably push forward in a 6v3 situation. So now we're back to kind of building Uber. Actually, unexist have an Uber advantage of 30%. I don't know where that's come from.
Pushing.
And they're gonna Uber into them right here in this bottom lobby. Soldiers there, gets Ubered on the medic. Surely the medic's going down. There goes the medic. There goes the pocket soldier as well. And actually the scout on last.
Oh! Wow.
I don't. This is so weird. This game, like no one seems to be doing what they should be.
It's so even, and there's just sort of slightly odd positioning all the time, and odd decisions to push in.
Indeed. So that was such a really strange push. Unexist should have been come out on top, but they had too many people trying to concentrate getting those main frags of the combo. Let a scout come in behind. Vadrigar couldn't get on the point in time, and actually, sorry, as we are on middle. We're looking forward. Spicke jumps in again and goes down. Actually, there looks like Blast are going to lose out on this one, I think. Although they have still got slight player advantage. Yeah, Blast will be actually manage to take this. Although Plapla goes down to GDK.
GDK want to fight it?
I would if I was him.
GDK wants to fight it.
Soldier versus Demo Man pretty much with the medic here in support. Soldier jumps in, just forces GDK back, but I reckon he should go in for this here and try and keep the point blocked. He's just going to try and deal as much damage as he can. Blocks the point for a little bit. There's the Uber. No Uber back yet. He's not done enough damage, and now unexist should be getting out of here. They did a good job holding
Flinn died early and here. Saying that, the red soldier could get Flinn. Flinn's weak. He goes down. Great work by Spicke there, making up for his poor jumps on mid. And we have a pause, I believe, or I've crashed.
I think it's a pause, yes. So, oh, it's back again. As most of the players are like walking around on the floor, and Blast are losing out of this. They've got no position at all. They lose slip, they lose tech. There's a scout on the point blocking it. Actually, it was a soldier. That was Captainhax, and he gets 2 kills. Oh, 3 kills. Captainhax going absolutely massive. Just GDK left up. Does manage to take down Captainhax. He's on 4 HP. That scout should clear him up. And what? That was so strange.
It was all unexist. They had all the position. Captainhax came in, respawned, comes through house, and just clears up unexist from behind with a 3-man.
Indeed, takes both scouts and a soldier down. Amazing play from him there, and just that on its own is, you know, Blast the point, clutch and a half. And I'm going to see if Blast, would they want to push in? I think they might try and build Uber, heal some players up, and they actually lose a scout in house. berrtech should go down to the other scout. There we go, so it's scout down a piece. And I don't think Blast are going to want to do anything up this. So the fact they're going to get a second scout kill in house, what is Vadrigar doing there? And now they should go through resupply with the no scouts there yet. They're taking both soldiers there. And the demo man's so close. Can Blast pick him off? Doesn't look like they want to push in too aggressively. They still want to wait for their Uber. They're actually so close to it now on 90%. So they're going in on stone. Captainhax jumps up onto Bout. They have a scout on Spire fighting against a soldier. That Spicke goes down. And actually Captainhax forces the Uber behind them on Bout. gets away as well, so he's not even had to die for that Uber force. And have they managed to trigger Blast? No, they haven't. Blast get the point for free
Slip
and
safe.
force the Uber. Wow.
Captainhax is having a good few moments.
And it looks like that was what the pause was for, Vadrigar disconnecting, so that's possibly why they didn't have a good spire at all, but it means there's a full Uber advantage here for Blast as they come in top left. They trigger really early, but it shouldn't really matter. They just need some frags. Are they going to get any?
Captainhax has got the medic here. He should have the medic at least. Finally gets the medic. Second frag as well. Frags are going either way. GDK gets a 2-man in there, I think. A 1-man. And unexist have cleared this up.
Huh? Okay, so Blast managed to screw up a full Uber push in there. I think a full Uber advantage push even. I think it was they didn't really get enough frags at the very beginning. Like they took their demo and a soldier in. The demo didn't really do much damage, and the soldier jumped away. So they just did nothing out of that. And then players got cleaned up left, right, and centre by unexist. They take this spire back, an absolutely amazing hold, and it's still 2-1 to Blast. So they're still slightly behind, and it's actually equal Uber as both medics did go down in that like exchange on last. We'll have to wait and see whether Blasts want to just push a non-Ubered like they did last time. So Xavi, if you were in an unexist position here, what would you be looking to do? Do you have, one round behind?
I just keep playing normal TFT. You're only 1 round down. There's 8 minutes left. Just keep playing the positions how you would. It's too early to like try anything crazy. You know, just sort of we have to push. There's still like plenty of time to get rounds back here. Just keep your head really. Keep playing it cool. Don't do anything you wouldn't normally do.
Possibly they have the momentum, having pushed back onto Spire. Maybe they do want to be the aggressive team instead of the team just sat back on their choke. I mean, 8 minutes left. If Blast wanted to, they could just sit on middle. That would be pretty boring, but not great. If we were infused, we probably would have pushed in while the Ubers were being built, just because like some of the time we're just like, yeah, screw it. We don't need Ubers. We'll just go in anyway and just see what happens. So. Actually, there's a scout in house, really aggressively, and the soldier jumps through choke. It looks like they want to force the Uber. They do manage to get the force.
Well played.
Well played by Spicke. Are Blast going to push in, jump a soldier? I think I'm staying on Blade at the moment because I think someone's going to jump in onto his face. Have to wait and see. They're going to wait for those 2 players spawning. There's the soldier bombing. Gets a first good rocket. Blade's on 74 and pops. I think that was a bit of a poor trigger there, and actually there's a scout and a soldier behind, so this Uber, they have to go back and get frags behind them instead, and GDK goes down. Wow, this is really, really nice play from Blast, just drawing the whole of unexist back, and unexist don't know what they should be doing at the moment.
Oh, and that soldier's got destroyed as well.
Wow.
Yeah, what happened there is Vad and berrtech wanted to stay in and just Uber back into their face, but GDK and the medic and the other pocket soldier had just backed out, so it meant Vadrigar and berrtech were isolated, and gave Blast 3 kills, and then it just meant unexist had to be really defensive with their Uber because they didn't have players, which meant they got Ubered basically going backwards, and all they could do was clear up behind them.
Yeah, indeed, which means they're back on their own last, and this is not a place you want to be when you're one round down, is it? So I think they're probably going to do that same little push that they've been doing, which is like, I think they're sending their demo on a soldier top left, or 2 soldiers. They've done 2 soldiers top left once before, so I think we'll be looking at them going top left rather than main. They've not really done a main push yet, so I'm actually going to keep my eye on Flinn. I think he's going to go in first. And actually there's a soldier really aggressive top left. Oh, they probably could have picked him off if they'd been more aware of that. And actually they want to go in main with both soldiers, leave Flinn there just to spam. And here we go, soldier jumps top right. Uber's not been triggered. There's the Uber trigger. They've got a good like 3 or 4 seconds extra out of this. Flippy goes down on the flank to GDK. Captainhax, the jumping soldier, goes down as well. And I have to say that was a really, really nice Uber from Blade. Managed to keep the players that got jumped on alive. And they're going to take a 3rd kill here. That's Plapla. And they need to get their scouts onto Spire. There's one already. Tech jumps up. There's some stickies on it as well. But I don't think Blast can do very much to hold on to this. So I'm going to see if there's anybody go for a back cap. No. I don't think there is at all. Just Flippy on sniper. That's a really poor decision. Look at where he has to now snipe. He's on middle. Didn't even get a chance to go for the shot onto Spire. And this is not going to help Blast at all. And if I was unexist here, I'd be wanting to push as soon as you can. But they do have a 30% Uber disadvantage. So
they've got the pick though. They want to be aggressive, but I think they're going to slow it down now. They realise they are behind and don't want to overextend and get caught. And with the sniper, they can't really push forward because they're a soldier down. They're basically playing with 4 here with the sniper.
Yeah, indeed. So it means that Blast have to wait for their Uber, and these scouts, Vadrigar and berrtech, are going to be wanting to exploit anything they can. But Blow goes down, and actually Flinn goes down as well. So that's the demo man down. That's a big pick before the Uber exchange pretty much happening at the same time. Vadrigar takes down the sniper in behind. That's a pretty big kill, but he does get taken down. So that's one scout down for the unexist team, and they're just fallen right out of here. I don't like that decision. It's all Plapla so low at choke. Doesn't manage to get taken out, gets healed up. Now he's coming in, and look at this Blast. Teamwork, pushing forwards. Plapla just goes in and destroys Blade. Nobody watching for that at all. And Blast are going to be able to have a go at retaking Spicke again. A nice air shot from Tech, stops the bombing soldier. Does get taken down in the air, and that's actually Vadrigar takes down Plapla. I think that's on the flank, in fact. It was with the medic. He takes down the medic as well.
Three man from Vadrigar
4 minutes
there.
left. 4v3 on this point. They need to try and hold on to it. Where is their medic? He's not healing yet. I don't know where he is. There he is in bottom lobby. GDK goes down. That's a big pick. Are they going to block? They have a soldier at main, but he's not going to go for it. And they're going to be back on their own last yet again. It's actually 3v3 with the players just spawning from Blast. If I was unexist here, you've got to be looking to try and retake Spire, but they just can't. And a scout on last. Vadrigar just takes him down. Nice little two-shot. Blocks that point. Oof. This is not looking good for unexist at the moment at all. They can't push forward and retake middle at all.
They're pushing for it. Blast are running a sniper, so that's less threat of a back cap, because the other scouts are only just spawning now, and they've got 4 times on it. Unexist need to push forward to help their scouts. Except Blast have just given it to them, so it's fine. GDK's gone in with a bomb. Sticky's everywhere. Can't find a kill.
Gets taken down. That's a big kill from Blast's point of view. They've not got to worry about that bombing soldier. They're not going to worry about Vadrigar coming in on the flank either. All they need to worry about now is berrtech. He's coming in from the flank, and he fires a shot straight away, just gives himself away instantly. And they're just back. So Plapla is still sniper, so actually means that they don't have that much capping power. Goes for the medic pick, but berrtech takes him down. Tech hits a nice air shot onto that soldier, but gets taken down by Vadrigar. Uber comes in from unexist. Slip does have it. They pop now. They're going to just use it to get out, and actually there's a back cap going on as well. Sorry I didn't notice that. That's berrtech and Spicke. Great cap. They take down Flippy as well, and actually they should just clear up all these Blast players right now. They're all so isolated on the middle, and there goes the medic. There goes Captainhax. Flinn did manage to get out, I think. Managed to jump out.
GDK's chasing though. Oh, survives. Not for long. Yeah.
Wow.
Spicke made the decision to go for the back cap earlier, soldier, and then a scout joined him. It was a great decision. And it's just turned around for unexist.
Yeah, indeed. And look at this. They're now going to be able to get Spire. They take down Tech as well. They might even get this for free without losing any players. They take down 2 frags, in fact. Their medic didn't even take much damage, unfortunately, for Plapla. And that means, surely, you've got to go in now. Why are you waiting? They're like so long until those players are spawned.
So
they want to wait
to
for the Uber instead, but I think you should go into 6v4 is much better than having an Uber in my books, and like the medic's going to have an Uber in the middle of the fight, which will just dominate.
They've got a heavy now as well, and a heavy pyro. Let's see if unexist can get the frags here. Coming in top left, get the pyro. Nothing else so far. No stickies on the point. Scouts almost got it.
Med's gone down as well from a bomb from
Blow. Get the heavy.
Oh.
So weak.
On 16, the soldiers on 90, and the point is so close to being capped. 1 minute 27 left. They're going to have one last push onto this last point. It's going to be equal Uber. Are they going to try it? Are they going to try to sniper?
Spy.
Oh no, he's considering. He went pyro for a little bit there, but now he's going Spy. It is berrtech on Spy, guys. So I'm going to actually watch him first person. They lose Vadrigar as well. This is not going well. 1 minute and 5 seconds left. I'm going to keep watching berrtech at the moment. He's just going to cloak in. He's going to go in bottom right. Let's see what he does from here. He does runs into a scout. They know he's there already. And yeah, they definitely know he's there. Let's see what he can do. Is he just going to go on the point? Going to go for the cap? No, he's good. He disguised while in midair. Lags out, gets seen. Oh, that wasn't the best spy work.
They're going to push on that though. They've Ubered in.
Yeah,
Slip doesn't have it.
Slip doesn't have it, so he goes down. Great pick by
Get
GDK.
stickies off the point.
4 players.
Surely.
2.
Surely.
Sticky's gone. GDK.
Yes. Wow. 27 seconds. Golden cap. Well, that was exciting.
Wow. Whew. That Spy just scared Blast completely on that last. And
It distracted
live
them.
already? Oh no, of course it's we'll wait for 20 seconds, don't we?
They all turned around with a spy and they pushed in, and Blast doesn't seem to be building as quickly.
Yeah, indeed. I think the spy probably, had a look and saw the percentage and maybe said, go, get in. You never really know, do you? So they did get in quickly enough, and GDK just managed to take that medic down. Such a big pick. And just thinking, like, how long were they on their own last for? How many times did they try and push back to middle? It was at least 3 times. They're probably on their own last for a good, 8 minutes, and they managed to make it count in that last 2 minutes of the round. Good play there from unexist.
So, do you think for Golden Cap we're going to see another one of those 10-minute crazy rounds where sometimes the combo's backcapping, sometimes sometimes you're holding your own last for 8 minutes, a third of a map?
I think we'll be looking at one of the scouts going huge.
You reckon?
Maybe even Captainhax. He did do it in one of the rounds as well, didn't he? That big 3-man on that middle. But I think I'll be looking towards maybe Flippy, Vajigar to come out on top. Absolute dominator. But we do have a pause at the moment, guys, so this Golden Cap might be a little while before we actually go ahead. It might have just gone ready or gone live and then someone's dropped straight away, so they just have to pause. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Actually, they've unpaused it now, so let's just hang about. Of course, the round hasn't started yet. Savvy, what do you think? Who's going to come up with big plays?
I'm gonna go with unexist. I reckon they've got the more experienced team at this level, and in this sort of pressure situation, that'll come to the fore. I reckon Blast are going to choke, basically.
I'm going to go the other way. I reckon Blast are going to have a spectacular middle, and they'll roll it.
They're good at mids, but I reckon nerves are going to get the better of them.
I don't think so. I think the way that unexist have played has not worked for them at all, apart from once, this whole game. And that was that last, that push onto Spire that was really, really aggressive that I don't think Blast were expecting. But other than that, Blast had an answer to everything they did. So I do think that unless unexist come up with something that Blast aren't ready for, Blast should take this.
Blast definitely seems to be more consistent throughout. They've dealt better with it than... They dealt better with unexist and unexist dealt with them. It was just quite a few chaotic moments where unexist deathmatch came to the top.
Yeah, indeed, we're actually gone live again for this Golden Cap, guys. So I'm watching Flinn as he's rolling out, and he's messed it up. They messed up the stairs jump, so he's going to be slightly slow. Probably see him going balcony instead of going normal. Nope, he's going to go normal and just eat a first sticky. There it is. It was a big sticky as well. Big 2 stickies from GDK, so Flinn has to play defensively already. Ooh, Flinn might be going down if a jumping soldier comes in. Plapla gets taken down straight away by Flow, but Vajigar goes down to Flinn's pipe. GDK gets a big kill on Captainhax. Oh, and they've actually restarted because someone's timed out, I think, or something like that. So let's just see what happens. So
a fair play to unexist there for restarting after they got the better. They got the better of that mid. Probably partly due to the timeout, but fair play.
Yeah, indeed, and look at Flippy thanking them as well for fair play there. So yeah,
remember
nice
this for the end of the season for a fair play award.
Yeah, indeed. No one will. It's always like the last game of the season. Oh wait, this happened. Yeah, you could get fair play award. Thanks. not saying anything about last season at all. No.
No, not completely unrelated.
So.
That was a little preview, wasn't it? A little teaser.
And so while we're in this downtime, I'm going to do a little plug. Comedian might not be happy, but guys, me and Zavvy will be doing pirate radio later tonight, guys. It'll be about Faye telling me to mute me. It'll be about 22:30 CET. We're doing a rundown of the games last week, a rundown of the games coming up, and lots of gossip on the Prem teams that actually happened this week. Happened Thursday. Thursday was the big day for a lot of gossip, so should be pretty good, I reckon, Davy.
Should be good. We might even be on time since neither of us are playing, so
kind of depends on Cadus, but then Cadus doesn't really do anything beforehand. Me and you are the people that sort everything out, isn't it? Cadus just turns up and chats shit.
Just balls in late.
So I'm sorry for these delays, guys. Of course, these teams do want to play with optimum conditions, waiting for tech to read your...
Optimum conditions like having your 6.
Yep, exactly. So I'm just going to get him back on, and tech did have a really, really good first few rounds. Like, a lot of Blast dominance was in the first, when they were, I think they went 2-0 up, did they? Or was it... No, they went 2-1-all, didn't it?
Yeah, they were 2-1 up for a long time, though.
Yeah, and he was definitely hitting some spectacular shots. They didn't want to get him to come in.
He used to play Scout, of course. I was quite surprised. I didn't think he was all that as Soldier. I thought it was one of those just in between because he's French kind of thing. But he's definitely proved he's up to the standard.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Of course, this Blast is probably, well, I would say the best French team at the moment. But of course, Giraffe is in, or Giraffe. Well, I don't know how. La Giraffe.
La Giraffe. La Giraffe.
Yeah, yeah, something
my French
like that.
is a bit rusty.
I don't know how to pronounce giraffe in French, so. But they're another French team in Div 1, of course, this season. So you know, French scene providing us with some, you know, half decent teams. Maybe see one in Prem next season. And Unexist probably the best Russian.
Yeah.
Team, I would say. Of course, they do have LMS and ISIS in Div 1 at the moment, which actually, so far this season, if I just go through the Div 1 tables, we have LMS the only team to have taken both maps in their Week 1 games. So, in actual fact, they will stay top of the tables after this week because this game's gone to a golden cap as well. So, LMS, top of the standings, maybe the best Russian team then, Xavi, you never know.
I don't know, man. Unexist has a lot of big names. I'm a sucker for star players.
Of course, the majority of this team being made up from the old Eternity lineup from a couple of seasons ago. Was it Season 8, I think? Something along those lines.
Yeah, let's go with that.
And then, who else have played this week? Actually, Deserto, second at the moment, taking a win and a draw victory. So they won one of the maps, and then one of the others went to Golden Cap, and they took that game. Quarantine. Quarantine coming next with 2 draws where they lost. No, they won both of the Golden Caps. Yeah. So they've got 4 points. Then Equilibrium, who played Quarantine, lost both of their Golden Caps. And then La Giraffe, who obviously played Deserto and gained a point there. So, and then ISIS, the only team to lose both maps this week. So. And we have yet another pause, unfortunately, so I wonder what's happened yet again, Xavi.
During the Golden Cap as well, that's when you want, when you want you have to have internet issues.
Yeah, indeed. Not very helpful, so I have to wait and see what comes of this pause. Sorry about all the delays yet again, guys. And, of course, there are some more upcoming games this week. Is there anything planned, Xavi? Do you have any other details of games that have already organised?
I don't know about Div 1, but
Prem-wise, some Prem-wise games.
Crackland and Epsilon are playing either Monday or Tuesday. It's scheduled for Monday, but Royce tells me it might be either tomorrow or the day after. And Crackland are going to be playing Carnage on Wednesday, I believe.
Okay. So Crackland are going to have 2 games this week, pretty much day after each other. Oh, that'd be good to see, because of course they haven't played their games yet. This season, the Carnage game is their Week 1 game, I think, so...
Yes.
And that is because Carnage had to delay their games or postpone their games using wildcards with Ralliator not being there until he didn't get back today. Ah. Alright, so welcome back, guys, of course. This is the Golden Cap. We are just going to go forward. It has been restarted, so we're going to go on to middle yet again, and actually... Flinn messes up his rollout. Are they going to do a Valley rollout now because of it? Oh, that's twice in these Golden Caps. Flinn's done it, and they're going to do this Valley instead now. And Soldier jumps in onto them. Don't know who that is. Actually gets taken down straight away. That was Spicke. Captainhax goes down on his jump as well, but Blow and Flippy. And it looks like Blast are going to take this. This Valley strat, it's won them 2 middles now. Great play from Blast, and luckily Blade gets out, but Blade's on 84% crit Skreeg.
Oh,
so that's
no.
not going to be useful defending last, is it?
Oh dear.
They took a risk, and it's not going to pay off for them.
Oh, amateur mistake. Never go crits in a Golden Cap, because it's just asking for something to go wrong.
Indeed, so I'm going to take a look at, I think it's going to be the demo man of GDK who's going to get this crit Skreeg. He's calling for a medic. Do they know they're going to get the demo man kill? He does! That's a big sticky straight off the bat, but they don't know where the medic is. Where is that medic? Ooh, they do manage to force the Uber. Good play from GDK. That Spire's not being capped yet. Plapla goes in behind, takes berrtech down at resupply, but there's no scouts on Spire, which means Blast aren't going to take this quite yet. They do jump the soldier in. Scout doing so much damage. That's Plapla on balcony. Tech goes down to both those soldiers. Plapla goes down behind, and look at that. Get your scouts onto Spire, guys. You can't let your demo man cap it. And just because of that, Blast are now back onto middle with this uber disadvantage they'll have because of the crit Skreeg. They'll know about it now, but wow, that crits has paid off, Xavi.
Luckily, for a long time, GDK was looking around. He couldn't see anything. He would have been shouting on Mumble, where are they? Where are they? And Blasters weren't able to capitalise, they were too far away.
Yeah, I'm watching GDK, they're going to pop the crits around the corner, there's the medic! He gets
He's
it, surely,
him.
yes!
Soldiers
What?
rapes as well.
They lose their medic though, but that's 3 big kills for GDK, well, for unexist, and GDK getting 2 of them, and that medic one being so crucial, just Captainhax alive, and he's staying on last. Medic, of course, of Blade did go down, the Spire is going to go in unexist favour, and just 40 seconds ago we were talking about that crits not being a great decision. Spicke went for last, don't know what that decision was about, all players spawned.
All glory, all glory. I can do it, guys, I can do it.
And they've stayed with this crit streak. Oof, I don't know if I like that decision, but surprise maybe? Of course they've used it twice already on this round, so maybe, you know, Blast will be ready for it, but they might not think they'll stay with it. Flippy's gone Spy, so I'm swapping to Flippy at the moment. He's gone round behind Spy, he's disguised as enemy sniper. Is that gonna screw them over? There's no sniper on red team, which is of course unexist.
Crits is ready.
Oh god, so I'm quickly swapping over to GDK there because the crits. He gets the demo man. I know he gets a soldier. In fact, not the demo man.
Both soldiers.
Yeah, both soldiers. 2 big kills, and now this is going to go unexist.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta be.
I presume the 0 players up on Blast weren't able to hold against the crit streak there, but
wow. That is such a bold play going crit streak, and I'm sorry, but Blast lost themselves that without capping Spire, but awesome play from unexist. They're taking, of course, Badlands 3-2 in the golden cap in ETF2L week 1. Zavi, who was your man of the match of the game?
God, it was so back and forth. I want to say like Captainhax or Flippy, but they lost, so I feel like I can't. I feel like I have to give it to someone from unexist, and whoever made the call to go crits, whoever made that call after the golden cap was restarted, let's go crits. GDK came up big in the golden cap.
Yeah. I would probably feel like I would have to give it to GDK just because of that golden cap. Like, I'm in the same boat as you. I would have to say that I probably would have given it to Flippy if Blast had won it, but of course they didn't manage to. You know, that experience, as you said, like, if the scouts had been on Spire, and that's just an experience thing, isn't it? If the scouts had been on Spire, they would have won that. But because they weren't, they lost it. So I can't give it to a scout from Blast because they've gone and messed it up the game for them and lost it for them. So I have to give it the other way. I have to give it to GDK. Awesome stickies at the end, getting that medic pick, forcing the Uber, and like he had 1 sticky left to force that Uber. Like
really?
It was like 20% left of the crit squeak. He was like, where the hell are they? Oh, there they are. Oh, thank God I forced it. Wow.
He was pretty close to picking the medic with that sticky as well. It was a really late pop from Slip as well, from the crits coming onto him.
Yeah, so I've been Greg. Joining me has been CommanderX. On the stream has been Comedian. Thank you very much for joining us for this first map, CP Badlands, which has gone in unexist favour, and we will be going on to CP Snakewater. Stay tuned.